Hey, yo, happy 420, everybody. It's Wednesday. We made it. We made it to 420. I'm excited. Zerp's excited. Truck is excited. Yo, I just found out like right before I fired this space up that I should be holding a lot more CRX right now, and I totally forgot. Today is the pre-sale. And it goes for 2 days, but I just saw a tweet that said it's 25% sold out, and that was an hour ago. So somebody catch me up. That's where we're starting today, folks. Crodex.
Are they going to do an overflow method?
Oof, I don't know.
That could be why it's 25%, just meaning once it gets to 100%, it's going to breach over 100.
No, I know, but like I'm not seeing that in the graphic. It doesn't say anything about overflow. It just says 1,000 CRX is a max contribution per wallet. I hope I got time. I might have to do it while we're fuck it, we're doing it live. What do you say, Truck? You got a piece of this?
Bro,
You want a piece of
72
this?
miles. Look, 72 miles an hour sliding down hills right now with 43,000 behind me, and trust me,
Fly,
I'm about
baby.
to get a piece of this.
Let's
I'm
go.
about to get a piece of this.
All right, then I can do it for sure. What's CRX at? I should have bought it when it was $4. I think it's like 8 already.
Yep, I'm too late.
It's never too late. That shit was $55 a couple months ago. I mean, the history of pre-sales on on Crodex has been pretty good. Yogi, what's up?
What's up, man? Uh, hey, I jumped in that. I swapped a little bit. Crow got two CRX through in there. I believe the max for pre-sale is gonna be 15,000 CRX. Once they hit that, I think that's the max.
Oh. 15,000 is the max for the whole
I
pre-sale.
think I think so. I think that's because the when I like what you said, the 25%. When I saw that earlier, there was at 3,000 CRX in participation.
Damn. So that's like the same proportions that we had for the Thunder pre-sale. It's like if if 20 wallets maxed out, it's over.
Yeah, so I threw two CRX in there, gave me like 1,200 M Hub, whatever.
That's cool, man. We've been waiting for this one for a long time. It's been on their menu for months.
And I believe someone told me that we might be able to stake the M Hub for Crow. I'm not 100% sure on that.
Remember when that was the word back in the day? It was like Crow King was giving us Crow and we were staking for Crow. I'm looking around like there's very few things that I'm getting actual Crow for these days. I'm getting a lot of other tokens again. But I love it when it's just Crow coming in. Keep it simple. Zerp, you got any inside information on this one, or you're still doing the Nickelodeon shit? That's a moneymaker.
Yeah, I don't know much about this CRX. I just saw the Welcome to the Metaverse tweet like in the last hour or so and started looking into it a little bit. The Meta Hub or whatever the heck they're calling it.
Yeah, it's interesting. And they've had it again. They've been working on it for a long time. So let's go. You didn't max out though, did you? That's a
Just
lot.
dumped it all, bro. Just everything I had. No, 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 no. But I definitely am supporting them.
I wish I was thinking about this back when because CRX was super low back when everything was super low, like a week and a half ago, and it was like $4 or something. And I was looking at it, and I was gonna pick some up, and I was gonna do with it.
Well, you can still stake it, create your liquidity pools. Like I've been earning it for months, and then I just pulled my earnings and went over to the MetaHub, dude, put it in there to support them. And then I'm sure a lot of people will do that. And then I bet you that liquidity pool will probably get a little more juicier for people that stay in it. So I went 50-50.
Yeah, that's a smart one. On Crodex right now, the only play I have is the Chronoverse tiles that I'm staking for Verse, and then I have a Verse single token stake that earns Verse. So it's all the same token.
But I still love earning that Crow, though. We got any more Crow projects that are giving out Crow? That's what I jumped in when you guys are talking right now.
I'm
Where
saying
are they?
you were a big Crow King guy too. I remember.
I still am, dude. I got a max wallet. I earn my Crow every day.
How much is a max wallet putting out for Crow King these days, if you don't mind?
Well, it's all based off of volume. So sometimes I go in there, there's like 60, 80, sometimes there's 10. Sometimes, it just depends. But I'm happy with it either way because it's set up to run for a good year, I think. So, but I mean, we're talking a max wallet and then you're getting reflection, you're getting you go stake in the staking pool. So, like you can end up having a max wallet and then earning Crow that way. Like the NFTs, like I got all my NFTs staked to earn Crow straight up.
Right.
So
You went balls deep with that and got the Crow Queen that earns Crow King and all the NFTs that earn their tokens.
oh yeah,
I
yeah.
just didn't go hard enough. After Crow King, started really dumping, I didn't go too hard after that.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's always going to hit that high and low. We'll see what they do. They got some more stuff coming. So I'm not going to show them, but they got another AMA I think coming next week with some good info. So keep
Hey,
your
we're always
ears
here
perked.
for it. We're always here for the good AMAs and the good alpha and people coming back with information. We're here for it. What's up, T?
Hey, yo, markets are dumping, but that's not what I came up here for. Yo, you were the one that was saying that you could see crypto.org NFTs on the DeFi wallet. How do you see them? Like, I go to the tab, I click
No,
on it.
you won't see them in the DeFi wallet unless you sent them to the DeFi wallet.
Right, but that's exactly where I sent it to. Like, that's the address that I gave, and I still can't see it. So I was wondering because I know you were talking about if you can
So
give the
you had it.
rundown.
Yeah. There's only one way to do it. You got to go to your CDC. If it's in your CDC wallet and you withdraw it to your DeFi address, and then it should show up right there in the NFT tab. It might take a minute.
Yeah, it's already been a few hours, so I was just wondering. I know you were talking about it, and I've never done it before. I usually just stick to the Chronos beta. So I was just wondering if you had any alpha on that one.
Well, here's what I'm thinking because it's a great question. I don't think there's anywhere else to see it, right? Like I don't think you can go to Tofu and see crypto.org.
See, I tried that. I tried almost everything, and no, I couldn't see it.
I think the DeFi wallet is the only place to see it because it's the only wallet that has crypto.org baked into it.
Yeah, that's what I figured. And I don't know too many projects that actually do mint out on that specific chain itself. Well, not that chain. That
because it's centralized, yeah. So nobody else
right.
has the capability.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just keep messing with it. If I figure it out,
It'll
I'll hit you
come,
back
dude.
on.
If you hit the right wallet, and trust me, I sent an NFT to the wrong wallet on Ethereum. What, like yesterday? I think it was. I meant to send it to D-Rod, and I sent it to fucking KD, the real KD.
Oh, you couldn't get that back, right? That's
I can't get it back. Not until I talk to him. Have you seen him?
No, I've been in here. I haven't seen him. But listen, next time you want to send a wrong banner to somebody, just send it to me. I'll send it back to you after I rock it for a little while.
Traumatized, buddy.
You're not the only one, dude. You know how many times I made a mistake and never ever punch in the address.
Never ever have someone else buy your name for you as an ETH address. The rent to KD is because KD bought D-Rod and then gave it to D-Rod. And for
Yeah, don't
some
do that.
reason, he linked his wallet to it before he gave it to him, which is really kind of either dumb or shady. I don't know which one it is.
No, look, listen. Let's not call it dumb, and let's not call it shady either. Mistake. Let's just call it a mistake. Let me tell you what really is dumb, and this is a rookie move on my part, and I should have never done things like this. Never ever type in the address. Don't think you're smart enough. Don't think you're gonna get every single one because your
The
eyes
long
don't
one?
visually see.
Yeah.
Yes,
No, never.
that's a big no-no.
Yeah.
So, anytime somebody messages you, message just the address by itself.
No
And
emojis. Have I not said this in a while?
I've been
No
going through that
emojis.
all day. It was, I mean, I got so many Ox Addies, and people are like, Ox Addy, and then thank you, and like right, I'm
Thank
like, look,
you, and a peace sign, and
please.
a heart, and a
yeah,
flexing biceps, and it's
yeah,
like,
but
just
Truck,
give me the Addy.
Chuck, that's why I sent you the whatever I thanked you or whatever I said first. Then
Yep.
I sent you the address because I knew that was going to confuse you and you can't click on just the address itself.
That's when you know you're dealing with a pro. In the messages, if you get the address and then right after it, you get that's a pro right there.
Well, I'm not going to say I'm a pro, but I have messed up enough times to know it's a big no-no.
It just saves time. We like to get work done. And don't type it in. You're right about that.
And the whole thing with like buying somebody else's name, yeah, that one's a hard one too. That's another life lesson we all have to learn.
This was way back. Yeah, we didn't really know what we were doing back then. And it was like, oh, KD knows how to mint it on ETH. Like, please mint it for me. Probably like that.
I'm glad we're learning these lessons together, though.
Slowly but surely, we're getting there. Yogi.
Yo, I just want to touch on nobody's situation. Hey, it's something. Alpha's right.
Nobody's business.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday! Happy birthday!
Oh, thank you. But yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes it does take a while. I think one NFTs took almost a whole day before it hit my wallet. So just be patient. Give it some time. It's got.
Oh yeah, like I believe that. But me being the first time ever trying that situation itself, I'm impatient. All right, like if
You
it's
can
not,
see it in check your wallet in Chronoscan if you want to see it.
yeah, I know. It's just that I haven't been home yet, and I was
It's a
at work all
great
day.
thing to do, though. I encourage everyone to go to Chronoscan and type in not letter by your wallet address into Chronoscan and take a look. Take a look at what's in there. Take
Wait,
a look at your transactions.
aren't you in Texas supposed to do a video to actually explain all this for those that don't know? That because
Yeah,
that
he's
was,
all Jim Konged up these days.
That would be awesome. I need to learn more on the
Protein.
crow scans.
Yeah, bro. Everybody needs to learn how because we took a poll, and even though it's 80-20, which is dope, that means 20% still need to get into it.
I mean, I know how to look at my address. 'Cause I got it bookmarked in my DeFi wallet. I just click on it and it pulls up my address right away.
There you
I know
go.
how, I know how to look at that, but as far as deep diving into a contract and seeing what's what, I'm not familiar with that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you're gonna get there, man. And I'm gonna start this space off on the Jungletron with some really quality tweets that I've found about this very subject so that you guys have some good information because it's super important. Hold on, I gotta scroll my own page.
well, while you're doing that, Murphy's holding his hand, so before it falls off.
What up, Murph?
I'll be damned. So, well, first of all, for all of those that voted yes, they're familiar with Chronoscan. If you can go to my wallet and tell me where the last place I staked coins at, then you're familiar with Chronoscan. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not easy to do. Even for those of us that mess with Chronoscan on a daily basis, um, it doesn't always tell you, oh, well, it's, the Crow MMF pool on the MMF Finance platform. It doesn't tell you that kind of information. So you've got to figure it out. It can give you clues. There are little abbreviations that you can make out that most, once you get familiar with a DEX, like you'll understand. Oh, I know what DEX this is, right? You get familiar with wallet addresses, but like having your finger on the pulse of an NFT project, the more you do it, the better you get at it. So even if you don't know what you're looking at, please look at your wallet every day on Chronoscan.
Thank you,
Just
Murphy.
look at it. Just
Yeah,
look
and
at
there's
it,
also
play
great.
around.
Go
You
ahead.
know, I'm sorry. Go to hell. Go get my wallet. DM me. I'll shoot you my wallet. You can dig around in it. It doesn't matter. I don't care. But it will familiarize you better with Chronoscan the more you use it.
Oof. Thank you. This tweet that I put up top, I think everybody needs to like it and tweet it out and get it out there, because yes, it's about Ethereum, but remember, Chronos is an EVM, or a Ethereum virtual machine. So everything that this says about Etherscan, you can just substitute Chronoscan right in there. And just like this guy's saying, 99% of users don't understand the behind the scenes when interacting with substitute Chronos.
And that's the thing. You made your poll, yes or no, do you know how to use Chronoscan, whatever. And essentially everybody could say yes to that if they have a MetaMask and they know how to press that button that says view account and, Chronoscan. But at the end of the day, do you really know what you're doing? Can you tell what transactions what? Can you see, like, was that Murphy that was just saying the first NFT he ever staked? Like, probably not. You're probably not going to, like, everybody knows how to look at it. Do you know how to
Your best
perform a
friend,
function from a contract? Like,
right? But I don't want anyone to get confused. So I just want them to know right off the rip, your best friend is the magnifying glass that is in the top left of the transactions. So you go about, halfway down the screen to the transactions, and in the top left of that, there's a magnifying glass. And if you click that, you can type in anything. You can type in a token ID number. If unless you have thousands of NFTs, that's a really easy way to find a token and how you interacted with that token. Or you can put any wallet address they interacted with, whether it's a contract or your buddies, and it will, boom, narrow it down and show you everything that you've done between your wallet and that wallet. And that's your best friend, 100%. And I just want to say, like, if you click on this tweet up top, it's great the way it's laid out, and you scroll down and just read through what's going on here, because it goes through seed phrases, private keys, hardware wallets real quickly, signatures, gasless signatures, and transfers. And it's like, if you have questions about any of this shit, just come up here. We're here for 2 hours. Just hit us up. GDRT, what's up?
Well, yeah, I was going to say, like, when I first got into learning everything, like, I would just go and do a transaction and go buy something, before you had all the staking and all this. And I just go and follow it all and see where everything went. And that's how I'd learn, like, each one of my transactions and how it went somewhere, or a fee or this. And then you could do that for anything. So when you go to stake a token or an NFT, like, go in and find out where it went and what it did, and follow it. And I'm just curious, if it hasn't been created, I mean, I would imagine it has, but maybe I just don't know. But there's no platform that's been created where it will read someone's address and, allocate every contract that it's interacted with and what you did with it, and then, like,
Yeah.
pull it over to, like, a section where it says like this could be like a token that's used for staking, and if it's in that staking pool, it just reads, it knows it went there last. Has that been created? That'd be really cool.
TIN network is about as good as we have right now. You know about TIN?
Yeah. Okay, so I've heard of 10. Yeah.
But other than that, no. Like, something as specific as what you're talking about is another great tool that we're just, it's a matter of time, really. because everything that we talk about in here and all the problems and solutions that we come up with are things that just need to be done.
GDR, that first thing you said though was I think very valuable advice. Like if you go stake your NFT, go look at the Explorer, see what it looks like. If you go unstake your NFT, go look at the Explorer and see what it looks like, because then you're not looking at a code or a transaction hash trying to figure out, so what was I doing here? What went to where? You know what you just did, and now you're seeing what it looks like on the back end.
Yeah, that's exactly what everybody should do that's new and trying to learn. That's exactly what you should do, because then you see, okay, it went from this is the transaction and it took my tokens and moved them to this over here. And you click that and you go look at it and it'll tell you, okay, this is such and such contract with such and such company or whatever, and that's how you know, okay, so it moved it there. It looks like that. And then you do that with a token that you trade that has fees, and you could see, there was multiple transactions for that trade. Well, what are those multiple transactions? One of them is a percentage that went to the liquidity pool. One of them's for rewards. And then here's the one that I got to keep or whatever. You can figure it out. So yeah, it's really good to track each transaction when you're new.
And it's really important that we all get to this level, because you wouldn't believe it by my tone of voice, but like I was in a space with Crolin and DeFi Dave right before I started this one up. And I was fired up because he likes to get me fired up. Dave does. And it was very easy for me to calm down because he was making wild accusations. And all I had to say was, bro, go to Chronoscan and show me the proof. Go to Chronoscan and show me where that happened. Because the blockchain doesn't lie and the blockchain doesn't forget.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's
really important.
simple.
Really,
it's really
yeah.
simple.
Really good words, because that's how you like honestly, if you guys can honestly look at the blockchain and really read it and understand it, you can deep dive into project and you can understand what that project's doing and how they created the contract, and then they immediately went and made wallets and they allocated funds to such and such, and you can learn how to read all this and see what an actual project is doing with their token. It's very, very insightful information where you're not relying on anybody else but the blockchain that cannot be changed. Like, that is the beauty of this. And this is how you guys can really deep dive projects. So, learn it.
Please learn it, because we all win when everyone here gets better at this stuff. Because it's so easy for us to get into arguments about things that people are speculating, especially in a negative sense. Because what do we do around here but speculate, really?
Bro,
But like
speculation.
when people start getting out of hand with like we call it FUD to be simple, right? But like you can prove anything on the blockchain. So it's important that we know what we're talking about. A lot of the people that we call fudders, they don't, like Dave doesn't know how to read Chronoscan. That shut him up real quick. He asked 3 times, like, what do you mean show you on Chronoscan? I'm like, show me on Chronoscan, bro. And I'm not trying to be mean. Like, I'm here. I told him the same thing. I'm here to show him how to use Chronoscan. Like, we all win if he knows how to use it and stops doing like the web search. Because this is not Web 2. This is Web 3. You need to use Chronoscan.
What's that famous saying? You can't fix stupid? Yeah, I'm going to go with that.
You can't polish a turd. You can't like pick your battles and put your energy where it's useful.
Have you ever tried to polish a turd?
No, dude, don't ever.
How do you know that you can't polish it though? Hey, Murphy threw his head up and put it back.
I don't know, bro. You got a lot of diapers to change in your future, so you tell me.
You know what the sound of shit eating the fan is, right?
Oh,
Marine.
Marine. That's pretty good.
So yeah, I want to get it out in a recording space with man, how many people are here? Yeah, 52 people. Tweet out the room. Definitely tweet out the space. I want to get it out, man.
Go ahead.
I got to get it out. I got to vent just for a second.
All right.
So there was another Egyptian project,
It rugged.
and oh, I know, because they were going crazy thinking that I had something to do with that.
Oh man, we will clear this up, man. We will clear this up.
Yes, I'm glad. No, it's
remember like a week or two ago when we were saying, "Oh, you should reach out to them and collaborate."
Yeah, and I never did, which is
Well, you know what you
weird.
could do though is if the mint goes well, you could absorb that shit.
Ooh.
Because there's a lot of people out there holding bunk
Ooh.
NFTs now, and this is what we've been talking about a lot in here: is
He said
absorbing
bunk NFTs. Bro, I haven't heard anybody say bunk weed in so long. Yo,
bunk.
you're
That shit
old,
is
bro.
bunk. I don't know.
Dude, like,
Around here, that means it doesn't work anymore. Like you got a bunk car, you got a bunk NFT.
why don't we? I mean, I got too much on my plate, but I've told you guys before I want to help with like rug projects. Why don't we come up with a way to have like a community vote for this? Like, I'm not at that point yet with building my project, but we could have as simple as like a Google form where people can go and fill it out and submit what they want, and then we hit a certain number, we could turn that NFT project that was rugged out into an NFT. We could do that.
That is what. See, Joe Q is super fired up about this, and I love it because he's in the right place. You know, he's motivated for the right reasons to do this, and I'm trying to help out with the logistics. And one of the biggest things is how do you offer utility with the new token? Because you have to have a new contract and a new token because you're not going to be able to use it on any of the marketplaces. So GDRT would be a great addition to any of the new, whether it's like how Bad Lizzie's did it and kind of do a mashup, or
Why do you have to take it over, though? I mean, honestly, if nobody wanted to take over the project and create a new contract for it, couldn't you just say, fuck it? You got the other one, it's there, they hold it.
The problem with that is royalties, man. You don't want to pay the person that rugged you for the rest of eternity.
Oh, yeah, that is a very key point.
so what you want to do is offer them value without having to go through the marketplace. So you offer them a way to burn it to you and get a new token that's either a replica or a mashup with the project that takes it over, like how Bad Lizzie's just did.
Let's
And
do it.
yeah, even beyond that, like they just did, they actually found vulnerabilities in that contract that made anybody who held those NFTs susceptible to an attack.
Yeah. It's a
Who's working on this right
what do you
now?
call it? Like accept all. It's in
Approve
this tweet
all.
up top. Approve all. Like scroll down, and it tells you exactly how to avoid that. ETH sign, ETH transfers.
Is somebody working on this, though? Like Joe Q or whatever you just said? Like, is somebody trying to do this?
Yeah, we're actively working on this, and in the jungle, we're
Why
we're
am I?
not we're
I
not
feel like I'm
project
out of the loop.
specific, you know. So we, in the Discord, we make space for these communities from Rugdex to like have a home.
Well, fuck, why don't we create a partnership? You guys need to send me some info on what you're really doing. If you're coming up with contracts and you can come up with the burn mechanism and burn it up and create a new one and you can get the community on board to come in and do this, why don't we do this? This is
Well,
like a no-brainer.
it is a no-brainer, and I'll tell you why, buddy. We're taking it very slow because it's a lot more delicate than you might think, and it's mostly because of just human nature and ego. Like it's better for us to all be together, but it's just human nature for us to separate and try to make our own thing. And as we've been doing pretty well with not being crabs in a barrel, you know, and like pulling other projects down that are doing well. But all of these things are just human nature, and we gotta get past it.
This is an awesome conversation, and it does have me thinking. I just scheduled a meeting with my team, and we're going to discuss this, the potential of this. I'll see what I can do. This might be something because I mean I kind of did like the art. I'm just saying.
Yeah, there's definitely opportunity, and the timing is very interesting. So, Carl, what's up, man?
What's up, guys? I don't know which project you're talking about now. You can probably there's a lot to pick from, but I will say I've seen this a few times, like in the past, as an investor. Like either I've seen projects get taken over by other projects, which I know like Bad Lizzie's is doing, which is good. It's like a good choice for those holders if that's what they do. The other method, which I really like, is what you guys, which I actually prefer, is what you guys were just talking about, which is having somebody that can come in, offer a contract to the community that allows them to wrap their NFTs one for one. They get their same art, they get their same metadata, they get the same everything. Then you hand the contract over to the community in a DAO, and then you kind of let them do what they want. Now, most of the time, those projects still die because you need people to step up and actually like take leadership and ownership of the project. But a lot of times, there are, and in some cases, there are projects where like the community actually does take it over and they do something with it or whatever. But I personally like the option of, and this actually, because we've been approached more than once recently of like, hey, can you come buy our project? And I'm like, I'm not really comfortable. And again, to each their own, but like me personally, for two reasons, I'm not comfortable coming in and just like saying I bought this project, so now you're part of Boomer Squad. I would rather have taken the path with those projects of like, hey, I would have a community forum with the people that are still interested in that particular project. Let's just say it's Project A, and let them tell me what they prefer. Right? Do they want to be integrated? Do they want to run their
And
own thing?
people would
Willing to
probably
help
be
them.
blown away by the prices, right? We're not talking about like the value of each NFT added together. Like when projects come and say buy us out, they're throwing some pretty juicy numbers at you. And I've seen people buy them almost to peacock with it. Like, hey,
Yeah.
look what we did.
My thing too, and this is why I actually refuse to pay. I refuse to pay a project leader or dev team for like basically I'm paying them to allow them to leave their project. That makes no sense to me. Right? So like, hey, let's say that Alpha you rug the jungle, right? And you're like, I'm out, and you're just like, don't have anything. You just stop hosting spaces. Your community's like, where's Alpha been? And then you finally get brought back, and you're like, you know what? I still want to do nothing for you guys, but pay me $10,000 to leave, or 20 grand or leave. Like that makes no sense to me. I'm not paying the piece of crap that left you guys hanging at $1. I will help them, the community out, but I'm not helping the scumbags that are leaving out. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's definitely a case by case basis. Priestley, what's good?
Good afternoon. This is incredible for me to hear two of my favorite people in crofam in one space. So, I have a couple of things. The steakhouse is minting right now, 200 NFTs. I think we should get GDRT on the steakhouse. And you people need virtual assistants.
This is so much. All three of those are so true, and like we need to take it one by one. Man, really good stuff. No, keep going.
I have listened to the both of you since February. So everything you both give out, I absorb. I got notebooks. It's just, and I thank you both. It's been a blessing for me, to watch you guys grow, to just be a part of it and to help in any way I can. I'm silent a lot. I don't really say a whole lot, but yeah, when GDDRT suggested a partnership between you all I saw was dollar signs. I had to come up.
Let's go. No, this is like
all I
please.
saw was
Priestley
dollar
is a beautiful example of what everybody should be trying to do. Like 2 ears, 1 mouth, lots of notebooks, just getting it done. I dig it.
This is critical.
It's a really good idea. It really is a good idea, you guys. And I could honestly just do it on my own. But Like, why would I want to try to just come up with another way to create? Like, fuck, dude. But if somebody wants to do it, like, bring it to me and let's do it.
Yeah, I gotta get Joe up here. He's gonna be amped. I don't know where he is. There's a lot of people trying to get up. We're gonna get to everybody. Do not give up down there. Just be patient with us. What's up, nobodies?
Yo, Alpha. I know that you've been staking a lot on the steakhouse with Thunder. I just was scrolling through tweets. Now they have an NFT going on. Do you know
Bro,
anything about that?
they keep saying it's live. All right, so we have to go back to the first thing she said. Yes,
It's live. I just minted one.
I can't believe it. All right, we need to go right now.
So
I'm gonna
so
leave my
it's
mic
a
on.
DAO now. Now it's a DAO, and
Yeah.
anybody can vote.
Yeah,
All right, who has a referral link for me?
I do. It's in my bio.
It's a je ne sais quoi. It's a something de cuisine. It's a c'est toujours la même chose. That's all I know.
If
So
you
that's-
go onto the
Bro, I'm
steakhouse,
gonna be
it's
so
the first
quick to
thing
the
you
draw with
see,
that shit.
and you scroll down. It's $4.99 Crow.
If you click on Hyprecia's profile there, man, it's linked in his bio.
All right, to everyone in line, I'm really sorry. People need to drop. I'm in the DeFi wallet, and I gotta mint this like immediately. Because wouldn't you believe it? When I was in that space before here, what did Dave want to give me shit about? Of all the things, he brought up the steakhouse.
Really, he brought that up
He
again.
brought up the fucking steakhouse.
The funny part is that he dipped with a Crow,
Yeah,
acts like it's no big deal. Then he doesn't know how to use the Chrono scan, and the steakhouse is still around.
you're telling me, bud.
That's
He's got
complaining.
a thing with the steakhouse.
Yo, you can't write this. You really can't write
25
this.
minted. Let's go. Oh, wait. All right, I got to swap Rap Crow for... Hold on. Fuck. No rush, everybody. No rush.
Everybody on pause. Let him mint.
No, we're good. 25 out of 200, we're good. Did they drop it at 420? I bet they did.
Yeah, I think they did. That's what I was scrolling through.
They love us. No, but they kept saying that they were dropping it at... I don't know. They said it's live like 3 times, and I kept going for it.
So it looks like listen, you got one of these Rugrats with me.
My mic is stuck. Hold on.
Yes, sir, I did. Shout out Mr. Hogan to get up in the speaker box for putting a few of us onto that drop before they minted.
What, buddy?
How long do you think it would take you to make 700 grand on crypto?
$700,000?
3 months tops.
3 months.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what if I told you we can get a really nice RV for 700 grand?
I think show me the money. Show me the RV.
Road trip.
When I get done.
Okay.
Yo, this is a good time to plug in the event. You get the RV, drive down to Richmond.
Oh yeah, this RV. Like we need an RV so bad.
We need an RV
So
bad.
this
I know,
RV
kid.
you guys
So
are about
why
to
don't
get.
you just make 700 grand?
I'm about to get out of here.
Okay. So
Yeah, Dad, just make 700 fucking grand, Dad.
And I have the bar crawl after party planned out.
Wait, we're all gonna drive down in this RV. We're picking up Johnny Chimps. He's picking me up, and then we're gonna meet up with Truck and Murphy at this place, and then we're going to a bar crawl apparently.
28. 28. You guys
y'all
are
are ready.
crazy.
Come up to Montana. It's beautiful up here.
I must
Here we
say,
go. I just minted 3 of the motherfuckers.
I minted and I am officially in the steakhouse.
Let's
It took me a
go.
long time, but I
have
officially
two.
in the steakhouse.
I am repping for my steakhouse, baby. 200 is a great number. They're not dumb. You know, they saw how many chefs we have.
74.
74 for
75.
Thunder.
75. I'm number 75. Let's go.
Wait, 75 what? Minted?
No, 75 chefs in Thunder.
Yes.
That's me.
So even if all of us only got 3,
Let's just.
we'd be good.
So that's
So
what it
don't we
looks
get a
Buddy, I'm
discount for
doing my
being?
show.
I know, but that's what it looks like.
I got it. Mr. Beast has one. Very cool.
No, he doesn't have it.
All right. Well, we're gonna get it.
No,
Do
I
I
want to
get a
show you it
discount
first.
for having the Thunder token NFT?
Do we get a discount? I don't know.
I thought I was supposed to get a discount. Do we get a discount? I don't know. Can you find out and like message me back like next week?
I mean, we got it for $4.99 with the Thunder token. What does everybody else say?
$4.99.
It's $4.99 for everybody.
Well, no, I have a Thunder token.
Oh, see? So who doesn't? Of course you do. You're on top of shit. Who doesn't have one? Levi, do that down here.
I do. You fart all the time.
Get out of here.
But look, I made up a meme.
I gotta mute myself.
Priestley Marie, I would love to have you in my Discord so that you can get whitelisted as a day one whitelister and get some of these special perks.
That's on the you were talking about it this morning.
You already
I
in
want
there?
to get it wrong. Yeah.
That's it. Oh.
Yeah, I saw that. I jumped on that this morning.
I sent you my ID, my Ox ID this morning.
You did? Thank you. Okay, great. Perfect.
Then I will join the Discord.
Yeah, get in that Discord. There's an additional. It's a tier system to my whitelist. So yeah, you got a whitelist, but you can get some discounts just fulfilling a couple tasks. So get in there, and there's more details.
So I'm going to tell you that the picture
And I'm
of
in
you
there.
and your daughter.
Oh, that's just the baby. If I was to drop pictures of the other 3, I don't know how much support I would get, man. I have a whole
Oh,
lot of
they're
kids,
cute when
bro.
they're little. Wait till they're crop dusting your basement. Louisiana, what's up, man?
Yo, I had to send you 200 crow to get up in the speakers box, brother.
Don't say that. Dave's probably listening.
True, man.
It's a hot
I love
day.
it.
It's a hot day.
I will say this. I downloaded the GDRT token, and I'm so glad I don't have to blow into a breathalyzer just to drive around and earn my tokens.
Just the
But I will
speed
say
limit.
this,
It's very reasonable.
I've been driving around for the last 2 hours just accumulating, killing the environment, but I love it. I will say this. I was told to come pop up in here, and I'm in a mood. I'm sitting on the beach today, y'all. I'm really not in my car, even though I will be because I did download that app. We're talking about rugs. What's going on with rugs, man? Like we recently took over the Lizzie's. That was quite an experience.
The Bad Lizzie's, yeah, and it looks good on you. We were talking positive outcomes, you know.
Oh, Alpha. So let me tell you, it was an interesting journey, right? So a week's worth of negotiation, a week's worth of finalizing, and then trying to figure out how best to do it for the community. At the same time, we did kind of back things out and try to get the Bad Lizzie kind of community to own the project, and it was just a journey, man. So now we're a decent amount of the way into it, and I had no idea what that was going to entail. So here's a true story. I want to reach out to the people in here. By the way, although Carl, you owe me a DM, but I'm not going to shout you out too much. But there we go. We throw the peace sign. The guy forgot about me. I know that. But
I never forget. Don't worry.
Dude, I was just hyping you up today to somebody in a 3-hour phone call about conversations we used to have early on about how smart you are, and I still stand by that. But anyway, I digress. What happens if I'm in a weird position? I'm with the Crow family's feedback on it. I was hit up in my emails today to take over a potential, I can't say rug because they told me not to say rug, but a potential project that's no longer going to perform on the Kronos network because they don't have any money. but it's 2 projects, and they're incredible artwork, incredible communities. But I'm flat out at the end of my capacity to help. But it could be free.
Yeah.
It could save rugs, and it 100% is legit. So I'm at a weird crossroads in my life today. So I need some feedback from y'all.
No, I'm glad you brought it up here because we've been talking about it, so it's incredibly apropos. And to have 2 projects with great art and opportunities, you guys just did this. So of course they reach out to you, but as a community, we should have another option, so that we can get somewhere with these people.
I think, and
That is why I'm here.
So for what you guys did with Lizzie's was good. Like trying to save. What I was saying too is I've been on both sides from an investor perspective, and honestly, like it's gone pretty bad and gone pretty good. Depends on the community. Like is pretty much the determining factor of whether or not it works. But I have a big problem personally paying people to leave. Right, that's my biggest personal problem. Nothing wrong with other people doing it, but like I struggle to look at another developer who's like, I want out, pay me to get out. That's where I struggle
Carl,
personally with it.
what if it's free?
Well, free is different, of course. Free is like this is what because
Now we're talking.
I've been I'm sure the same projects come into that are reaching out to you have reached out to me of like, hey, do you want to save our project? And I'm like, first of all, my priority's boomers. So anything that we do won't compromise boomers. It's got to stay there. Number 2, I'm not going to come in again. My approach was always going to be if I were to do it, I would give my dev up to the community to be able to write a contract to wrap their stuff and hand it over, or whatever the community wanted, right? Because a wrapping contract is like nothing. You can do that in a day. So like that's how I would do it. But there's a million different ways to do this thing. I just really struggle with like bailing people out, but I understand wanting to kind of help the community. So when those projects reached out, I was always like, that's fine. You want to leave? If your community wants us to help them, we'll help them. But I'm not going to like make a deal with you because to me, you're not doing what you took money from in the first place. Like that to me, I really struggle with that.
Yeah.
So
that was a learning experience for me and Legend and the rest of the group is that we ended up paying a little portion for Chronos Lizards. And there was a weird soft spot in my heart for the Chronos Lizards because they were an OG project, like one of the first like 5 on the chain. And looking back on it now in reflection, it would probably been a better approach just take it from you or no or nothing, because now I'm rewarding someone for running a project. But I don't regret, and neither does the founders doing what we did, because we're going to save a whole bunch. This next one is free, and I'm at a weird crossroad because I care about the crofam and so do the rest of the Baby Alien Division founders. But there is a capacity limit, right? So where I am dedicated to the Bad family and its collaborations and its partners. So I did write them back and said there would be one caveat if I was to ever do this, would be that I would turn over the project to the community and as a majority ownership in the for no cost to the community.
I like that.
They could build their own roadmap. They could design their own future, and it would take a lot of logistics, but I think it's certainly doable. I just am worried again. Like I'm not a rug doctor, right? I'm like you can't save everybody, but this one in particular would be free and an opportunity for the community to own a project and save their investment and the Kronos family.
Yeah, it takes a village, and we can definitely have more than one option. If the community wanted to take over as a DAO, we could help them do that as a community, or if there was a project that was willing to do something more along the lines of what Bad Aliens did with the Lizzies, then just like Joe says, there's like 40 project leads in here right now. So if one of them wants to come up and offer that, we're here for it. We got 9 minutes until our second 420, which is my favorite one. And we're doing pretty well so far.
I always miss my 420 with you because you never do it.
What?
Well,
Blasphemy.
It's 2:11 right now in Cali, so I think you. I don't think you ever
I
make
got
it.
you. We got to stretch it to my 720. We'll shoot for it. Tits 420. Spicy, baby. What are you doing?
Hey, new ENS.
Okay.
And I think it's gonna sell. I think it has a nice pun. I think people appreciate both. And I went on a little ENS hunt last night, and I got 6 really good ones. So I'm pretty happy.
Should we ask the ladies in the room? I think we only have one right now. Priestley, what do you think?
I'm more focused on crow witches right now.
Here we go.
I'll get back to you.
Good for you. I don't know, Sir Screenshot. I think you might be sitting on that one for a minute.
I paid 19 for it, so
19
No, good Lord, no.
Holy mother.
$19 US.
Oh, okay. You're good, man. Sit on it. You don't have to wear it around as your name, though. Louisiana.
I don't know. I'm thinking a name change would be appropriate.
All right.
Well,
it's a
contact
punt.
me
It's a
and
punt.
What we actually need from you right now, Texas, is your Google Doc skills. We're trying to put together a couple of things for the community to put their input.
Absolutely. Actually, it sounds like you need a Google form.
Thank you. I don't know any of this.
So all it is
I can do that.
Yeah.
So it sounds like some smoking boobs, bro. That sounds like a hell of an NFT project with an address. There you go. Have fun.
Have fun with it. Morpheus, what's up?
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Happy hump day, everybody out there. I have a question. This could be way off topic. I just came in to put out an email that I just received the most outlandish, disrespectful, bullshit ass offer for one of my mad hairs. Now I've come to a crossroads. Now I'm a person that typically likes to make examples of people so that other people can know to look out for motherfuckers that try to send you some low, down, dirty, filthy,
Why? Is it somebody we
disrespectful
know?
bullshit offers. I don't know yet. I just saw the email.
All right.
I haven't
You
clicked
need
and I
to
haven't done
go
my
to
research
CDC
yet.
app and check your account activity.
I'm gonna go
Let
do
us
my
know who it
research
is.
after I get to my desk. I'm in the back doing some tests outside with one of the guys. So as soon as I
Here
get
we
to my
go.
desk, if I find out if this motherfucker has some type of social media, whether it's a Twitter or an Instagram or a Facebook, should I air out this motherfucker who's coming out with bullshit offers? Should I just air this motherfucker out? That's my question. Because I want to. Deep down, I want to. Because I don't want nobody to feel what I feel. When you spend your hard-earned money on these NFTs that are businesses, like these are
I'm gonna tell
businesses
you.
that we have.
Can I
Somebody
throw my
comes in
cents
with
in?
some bullshit.
We are on our way
public.
down off a bull flag from a bottom of a bear market. Like, yeah, you're good. Just drop it. We're looking for this kind of stuff right now.
Okay. Wait, we need the Kronos Maury show for these types of things, or the Jerry Springer show on the Kronos just for these types of things.
Hey, I'll do it. I will air this. Now, if he doesn't have his, he or she does not have their, social media up, I will be taking a screenshot and putting their CDC account up for everybody.
And just so everybody knows,
fool.
like, you don't pick your crow address. Like, mine is crow FUD, but I didn't pick it. It just came out that way. So, like, crow FUD is me, and I don't want to hear any shit about it.
So if I can I get some hands that for the speakers that are up, put your hand up if I could air this motherfucker out, and I like to put things to folks. I'm very diplomatic.
Texas was so quick to put his hand down. He just
real
wants to
quick.
talk. Yeah, air him out, man. You got a lot of consensus here.
It's
This is
already public
consensus.
information. It's already see on whichever PFP or NFT that you're speaking about, every offer that's ever been made.
People make a lot of lowball offers. I mean, I've
You
seen
see,
offers on
that's why I brought
loaded
it to,
lions for
you know,
$1,
brought
bro.
it to a family vote just to see if I was doing the right thing.
I mean, this might be the more
Hold on, hold on, hold
Jerry
on, hold on,
Springer
hold
show.
on. Yeah. I don't know what's going on, but it sounds like a CB radio right now. Everybody needs to check their microphones. And Mr. Hoddle is up. Nope. Priestley's up. Then Mr. Hoddle.
All right.
Sorry, buddy.
Somebody said raise your hand if you're okay with that.
Oh.
Okay. I appreciate
So
your
we're
vote.
gonna go back to you all need a virtual assistant. There are plenty of women sitting at home who have left their real world jobs that would love to help. And not, you don't pay them weekly, you pay them for a percentage.
Or task base.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
As a real estate
we will
agent,
pay
that's
you $10 to create that Google form for us. We'll pay you $8 to create this. We'll pay you $15 to host an hour space. Give them tasks and pay
You know
per
what's
task.
funny is I literally just offered DeFi Dave a job as my secretary, and he almost took it. Because
yeah, I offered him a
you're right
job
on the
as a
money.
Oh, wait.
janitor because he's already a
Wait.
piece of
Hey,
shit.
Alpha, if you need a secretary, I got you.
Amazing.
Me.
You got the notebooks. Let's do it.
I would love to be your secretary.
I am so disorganized. Joe would be so happy to hear this.
Yeah, I follow you.
Let's go. Jump on board with Jungle Media.
Do you make spreadsheets?
No joke.
I'd like to see some of your spreadsheets.
Texas will.
How detailed do you want them?
Well,
Spread those
I'm
sheets,
actually
girl.
in the process of trying to collect data on a particular collection of NFTs, and then I think that will be utilized, like gathering information based on country, location, time zone, stuff. That, I mean, although it's levels of doxing, but it just helps for scheduling meetings and knowing when we can do seminars and trainings and all that. So it's like the good for the bad. Hey, Murphy.
Yeah, spread those sheets, girl. Spread those sheets.
Spreadsheets are easy.
Boss.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
like Word a whole lot,
As much as
but I've been doing
I love you, Alpha, if you hire Dave, I quit.
Oh, I just, I wanted to offer him an olive branch so he could reach for it and I could smack him in the back of the head. But,
with the
that
branch.
would have been funny.
Yeah, but to be
I am
fair,
offering
you
right
renounce
now
this
to be
for 1,000
DeFi
crowns.
Dave's.
So this is what I'm gonna. Anybody?
I am offering to be
hears my
DeFi
voice.
Dave's
Anybody
brand
I'm
manager for
speaking, hold
50K
on.
Crow.
Gotcha.
Anybody
Priestley,
who
go
hears
ahead.
my voice, if you go to my profile, you will see you can click on my LinkedIn profile, and it will show you what I'm all about.
Let me see them spreadsheets, girl. I'm waiting for you to spread them sheets.
Oh, you are going to get booted, my friend. We got.
Now, when I
we're
said it,
talking
I
about
didn't mean
spreadsheets.
that.
We're talking about spreadsheets, man. Excel spreadsheets. Come on, bro. You got to make sure them columns are right, them rows are right.
You and Tits 420 are on fire today.
Now that I actually legitimately do want to see the data sheets and the ability to create stuff. Right, but you're doing it in a different way.
You're perceiving it in a different way.
Hodl Cruiser.
All right.
Hodl Cruiser loaded.
Again, like I said, my profile is on my LinkedIn is on my profile. I'm doxed.
Nice work. And I got first dibs, so everybody back off.
Can we hear about crow witches just for a second?
What do you want to know?
Is it the first project? Who's on the team?
Crow Witches is a upgradable NFT. At the moment, they'll be launching their token on MMF, Crow Spell. They It's got a beautiful Discord community. It's got beautiful artwork. They got a great energy. The utility is most likely going to be on MMF, like I said, tentatively. They're supposed to launch on Monday. Monday. I got two of them. I got one. I won one, and I got two. They're beautiful, and it's a great community. They want to uplift us. I would go on the Discord and read the roadmap, or go on the website. Actually, if you don't want to join the Discord, they got everything on there.
They reached out to me, and I haven't had time to look into it yet. But I'm really glad that you brought it up here, and also everything else that you brought. Most importantly, the steakhouse mint, which we were lucky enough to hit hard.
Well, that comes from listening to Coffee and Crow and Welcome to the Jungle on a daily basis.
Hey, I'm checking.
I don't put out tweets for no reason.
Hey, real quick, next 5 people that reply to the message in the Steakhouse Discord get 100 crow off.
What? Now I gotta go to Discord. Huddle, did you go, or is it Cruiser? Who's up?
I was just wondering if anybody else got in on those Nickelodeon mints, or if they ended up grabbing any off the floor, made any moves. And then I was also wondering, at what point do Elon fanboys get tired of him dumping everything that they buy? I'm confused.
I
What have
know
you dumped now?
Viking got a Nickelodeon with us. I don't know how many he got, but he's in the Nickelodeon gang, slime gang.
Oh, on a side note, I got 200 crow for NFT World, y'all.
200 crow to buy one, or you just?
Yeah, 200 crow per NFT World since Minecraft just shut their ass down.
Amazing.
200 crows, the best offer you're gonna get. It's gonna be like 0.003 ETH tomorrow.
Oof.
Yeah, that's why I minted Nickelodeon, because it's verified.
Yeah, we didn't tell anyone to mint. We didn't tell anyone to get into NFT worlds, but the hippos
I did show the shit
own
out of some Disney, some Nickelodeon characters. So I did come in here and show that. But.
Yep. When it minted, and when the floor was under 0.1. So hopefully we're still at the point where people aren't just getting upset at us now because they didn't get in and they're unaffordable.
Pharaoh
they're not unaffordable. Come on.
Hey, Bottle.
I wouldn't buy anything right now. Just hang out and watch the Pam.
Pharaoh Carlos also minted a couple, so he's slime with us too.
Slime gang.
Let's go. I'm happy for anybody who got in at the floor. Then when it was low, I'm happy for anybody who minted. Anybody who made any plays, you definitively made money if you minted.
Oh, that was my mic. Cruiser, what's up, man?
I got a couple things. First, I got to file a complaint with the Jungle because lately I haven't been seeing the notifications in my inbox that the Jungle's even live, and my phone apparently has so many spaces that it just said fuck it, it's not making any more room, and I can't view any spaces anymore. So it's hard for me to find spaces anymore. Next to Priestley.
No, we want to make it easier for you. People need to retweet this shit. Honestly.
No, just send me the link in my DM.
All right.
Anyway, to Priestley, I don't know. I guess you're already set up on MMF, but if you're looking to have a secondary site to, put liquidity for your token, there's always HopSwap, and any other needs you need for things like that. Hit me up. I'm here. If you have a project, whatever, let me know. I'm more than willing to help.
I don't have a project. The only project I would ever do would be virtual assistants for you guys who own projects.
And you would kill it, and we are going to do it because it's a no-brainer. And I honestly, I'm excited to see how short of a time it's going to take us to get this done, because it always surprises me.
I mean, yeah, you all need it. I mean, I sit here and I listen, to all of you talk about your projects and how busy you are. And I'm like, wow, there are so many mothers staying at home who have administrative skills, but you
You
aren't utilizing the community.
you are like on fire with that thought. I mean, the reality of it is that community managers as a whole are in short supply. Like as far as like people that you can actually trust to be a community manager. Um, like most people don't have the wherewithal to keep their cool. And let's be honest, any mother, and I'm going to emphasize the term mother, usually has a good perspective on temper control and whatnot. So,
Cruiser, I'm going to take a step further. Priestley, you're selling women short. Have all the women you know, any women that's in this space, DM me. Let's launch your own project. You're not an admin person. You're not a Discord manager. You're a business owner. Like, y'all are
Oh my
smarter
God.
than all of
Yes.
us men combined, y'all. Like, hit me up. I'll help any female project get off the ground with escrow. Just hit me up in DMs and let's rock and roll.
This is why I
Actually,
love Crowfudsme and Yako and Chrono Gods and Chrono Goddesses. So I kept after him and kept after him. He finally got Amy to come on board to help him with his project. And that was the greatest
We're
thing.
tough
That's
cookies.
the Crowfudsme. That's the greatest thing he could have did because he was doing it all himself.
No, and you know what? It's a big thing. Is that trust? You know, and a lot of us have known each other for almost 9 months now, and have met each other in real life. And it's about time that we show that type of trust and build these types of business relationships through virtual assistants. Like, you have to have trust with a virtual assistant.
And yes, that's why I said, look at my profile. I had one client for 6.5 years, another one I will always be with no matter what happens. Um, since 2014, that's my ride and die guy.
And just to prove your point, like, I still have to make a link tree, and I know that they just made some serious improvements where you can connect your wallet and verify your NFT project and have it right there, um, in your link tree. So I got to get that done, and I got to bust through these hands. Yo, who's up? Murph, and then Loaded, and then nobody's, I think.
Yeah, I'll be quick. Number one, Cruiser. I'm the self-appointed jungle complaint department, and Cole's already exercised that same complaint with me. So I think it may be either a Twitter thing or a follower thing. I'm not sure. Number two, thank you,
They're
Priestley,
shadow
for coming
banning
up.
us, bro. Sorry, go
It's
ahead.
something, right? I even have a hard time finding it in the morning, right? So it's just a thing. I'm not
well,
sure what's going on.
I used to get them every day, and now it's like over the last week. So now, I figure I just come at Alpha.
No, yeah, but Cole came at me just yesterday about the exact same thing. So I get it. Like, it's just an issue we're having with Twitter. Priestley, thanks for coming up and sharing that alpha with us. Those three points. And I offer a bit of advice. Right, one, I completely support any decision Alpha makes as far as agreeing to bring you on. We need an HR department so bad, especially since payroll was missed last week. And then, but
Double pay
two,
this week, baby. Double pay.
please make sure
I'm
that
sorry.
you get a red phone line number, okay?
Pharaoh
Because
almost kicked my ass. Did you
working,
hear what happened this
I
week?
was here for that. Yeah,
Holy
you
shit.
need to do what you need to do with that one. Um, and I right.
Got a red
So just,
phone line.
but so getting Alpha to respond, I need everyone to hear me, right? Because everybody comes at me, and I appreciate it. Please keep coming, right? But Alpha don't answer my text any more than he answers yours. I assure you all. I have no red line communication.
It's a fact. I'll vouch for it. Sorry, everybody.
No, you're good. Just make sure you get that in writing, Priestley. My advice.
Loaded, go.
Hey, yo,
Thank you.
Hey, yo, a little late, but happy 420 to everyone. And then, yo, just wanted to circle back on something you guys were talking about a little bit ago about, I don't know, sort of like rescuing some projects and all that. We're going to be launching a DAO here soon in a couple weeks, and a big, significant portion of the mint proceeds are going to go right towards the DAO, where, you know, obviously I set up like a council of like people on the DAO and all that good stuff, but you know, we if the DAO votes on it, you know, we could use the funds to do stuff like that. So I know it's kind of taxing on, you know, like projects out here because they got to use their funds to do their project, you know what I mean? But the whole point of our DAO is for the community. So it's like our funds are here to help the community, you know what I mean, in whatever way the community sees fit. So we'll be launching again, or yeah, we'll be minting here in a couple weeks, and yeah, I think it'll be good for our community because I've seen like a void here for like a while of something that like I don't know, sort of like is like a central DAO, you know what I mean, for us, and so I'm trying to put together.
No, it's awesome, man, and it's centered around the lion holders still, or
not like that. I mean, it's all about like crofam, you know what I mean? Like it started with like us wanting to like pay respects to like the lions, you know what I mean? Just kind of like that's where we started and all that, but it's definitely not for just Loaded Lions by any means. Thanks for asking that, by the way.
Yeah, no, definitely, because I remember how it started, and I see it growing, and definitely anything we can do to help.
Man,
All right, I got to butt in. I'm sorry, I have to butt in, but because I'm not getting in between you and Pharaoh, and he just DM'd me, right? So I'm delivering this message right now. He said, "Oh my God."
No.
And as soon as I start talking, my phone rings. You son of a gun.
Yeah.
So it says, well, since you're here, tell that fool handle this last 410, so stop sounding like a nagging housewife.
Bro.
Get on it. Get on it. I'm telling you right now, don't make me drive over and kick your ass.
No, it's my fault. It's my fault that things went past this weekend and had to go public. It's not anybody else's fault. But yeah, man. We've got a month until the fight. Don't put me on blast.
Don't get my ass kicked.
Jesus.
Yeah, two things. First of all, Murph, I know how you feel. Like if you're really familiar with Alpha's voicemail and you can say it word for word, you've called him way too many times. And second of all, there is a trick to actually getting him on the phone. Call him, then call you and Johnny and wait 20 minutes and he'll jump on the call. With that being said, all right, going back to what they touched on, the Minecraft servers going down. What's going to happen to the Slavic fruit farmers now? Aren't they on the Minecraft servers?
Yeah, I saw. He said he's not.
Slavic's on Minecraft, and
yeah. Go ahead.
NFT Worlds is a copy of Minecraft.
I will tell you this: anybody that's on the Minecraft servers, I would be very worried and change my roadmap tomorrow. Mahjong has deeper pockets than Amazon sometimes. So, y'all, if you're invested in a project that's anywhere near the Minecraft servers, I would consider like pivoting quickly.
And I like Slavic, you know, and I've been the one that's just constantly reaching out in the DMs like, bro, we're still here, you know. I'm not trying to have him get wrapped up in that DAMG bullshit, because that is just like a sinking ship. And I like his ideas. I like his dev skills. So we can't lose him to this Minecraft debacle.
No, right now he's not a. God damn it!
Yeah, that's true. Like there's a huge difference between the Slavic verse and this other Minecraft world thing. And the huge difference is that Slavik isn't actually selling anything from Minecraft as an NFT. He's basically just having an NFT project and gives basically people roles through Discord, and that affects the server. But if that's
Yeah, I
illegal
think
again,
he's functioning in a pretty decent gray area.
yeah, he is in a gray area because if they are to shut down every single community that has a Discord server and roles connected with Discord, then they will shut down basically their whole community.
I don't know, Gabriel. Listen, brother, I love you. If you're a digital art project and your roles are in the Minecraft server, that they're on it now, man. They got deeper pockets than Slavic.
So
They got deeper
Louisiana,
pockets than all of us.
I'll give you my understanding of it. His
Yeah, but they're
understanding is he
it's
has
two different things. It's two different
right.
things because he isn't
Your role.
selling a Minecraft thing. He's selling an NFT project which has utility that gives you access to a Minecraft server. Yes. But what it gives you access through is Discord. And it gives you access through Discord that verifies that you have your NFT and gives you access to Minecraft. So
So
they will have to
essentially,
ban Discord
your NFTs
Discord
determine what
communities.
role you have, and your role determines what place you have in the server. So that's kind of the roundabout loophole of it. Even though your NFT determines your role is what actually determines, what status you have within that server. To my understanding.
And Gabriel, that is a very close gray area. I think, yeah,
Yeah, I
because
agree. I
obviously,
agree.
if you own a Minecraft server, which is not hard to do, they sell them to you, right? So you own a Minecraft server, you can tell people who can play on your server and what roles they have. So that I agree with. The NFT world's crossing over to the Minecraft server is where you're going to get hurt. So I would like to backtrack what I said earlier. If that is their approach, then I think they're okay as long as they purchase, their Minecraft server.
Yeah, they are definitely okay because they're running a private server, which hundreds of thousands of people are. And running a private server and having a Discord community connected to that server is not illegal at all. I've been doing Minecraft since I was about 12 years old, and I've been moderator for Norway's biggest Minecraft server. So he's not breaking any EU LA agreements, and then he can do what he do.
Let
He
it do
got
what it
everything on
do.
his. He's basically good to go. But the other Minecraft world thing that sells stuff on Minecraft, those are pretty fucked.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Gabriel.
the biggest question I guess I'd have, there's probably a few of them, is how this affects the voxels. And I think the voxels were meant to go into a metaverse land, so I don't think it will affect them either. I think they were actually set to go in like a sandbox or something like that.
The only thing this will affect on Slavic Fruit Farm side is the play to earn thing. Because he was thinking about getting play to earn into Minecraft, but that he can't do anymore. Or at least he have to find a gray area to work around it or something. But as
I would
he
steer clear of
as
that for sure. If you want to continue to function on Minecraft, keep the money out of it.
yeah, I think so as well. So the play to earn thing, I think, is going off the table.
GDRT, and then Carl, what's up?
I want to circle back to what Presley was saying. Like you can create your own business, like Louisiana said, and I hope that you do it. And other people will replicate it, but it's really going to come down to who you are and how you are in the community that will actually thrive the project to sell out. So you could have like an NFT project. This is recorded here, so like everybody that's listening knows that this is you should do this. Like create a project that offers services to, basically be that secretarial background admin person that can help projects. And if you do, like, you can't mint out a ton, but if you started out with just you and a couple NFTs that you could take on and work with, and then if you get bigger and bigger, you could do more NFT mints, and like you could just run with it as a business, and then you could actually get people to run underneath you. If you keep growing your presence in the community, Like if you were able to take over the whole, because you started it, like can you imagine? Like you should do it that way.
100%. I need Discord managers. I need everything under the sun. Open up a business where you're like a temp service for Crow projects. Like everybody's looking for that.
Yeah, my point was you could just incorporate it into the NFT world by minting out NFTs, which offers a dedicated service, a certain amount of hours allocated, or one NFT space and like a one Twitter space and, running a Discord or, anything. Like you could come up with your own parameters. You could set up several different projects and have 10 of each that are ready to be minted out. And they could offer different, just wait till like little advertising people start doing this now. But like, dude, you should do that. Totally.
And we're here to help you.
I'll buy one. So if you offer services, and then like I would buy one, and then I would utilize you and your service to help me, so I don't have to be in
I
every
would
space,
literally buy them all before Sean could get one. So
And then I'd have to buy it
So
off of him,
unfortunately, Alpha, when
I
I
would
started,
buy 10 just so I had people on like standby.
unfortunately, when I decide to make my services available, you and Sean would have to split it.
All right, that's fair.
Because
I'll take it. I'll take it.
I like him just as much as I like you.
Deal. Carl, how we doing?
Hey, do you guys actually want to know how NFT World actually works, or do you not want to hear?
I think we should probably hear it.
Okay, so NFT Worlds is just a bunch of seeds of worlds, right? So if you don't know what that means, you can load up Minecraft and put in a seed, which is just a string of numbers that generates the entire world around you. So the way that platform works is by using Minecraft, you load up the game, you put in the seed that is tied to your NFT, you play the game on Minecraft, like you would any other seed that you can make up, and then at the end, you can take the file that's on your computer or your server and then re-upload it to NFT Worlds, and it'll update that NFT, verifying that it came from the original seed it started from to whatever was created. Minecraft is more than likely the piece that they're peeved off about is the fact that NFT Worlds added a token and monetized that system with their world token, right? So the way they did that is they have this token supply that's used to buy assets in the game, skins in the game, whatever the case may be. And the way you earn that is through staking. So they offer a staking option. There's whitelisted games that is like through verified builders. Excuse me. And then there's also the other option, which is me as a project can buy, 10 grand of world token, put it into a wallet, and then have a game that I make that may not be whitelisted for people to play and earn. The problem with all of this stuff is if like what Slavic is doing is literally just everyone who's in Minecraft purchased Minecraft and is playing it on a private server, there's no monetization, there's no actual ties into Web3. That's totally fine. The problem that Minecraft is all of these projects are integrating plugins that connect your wallet and connect the blockchain to the servers and like not allowing voxels to be used on you unless you have that particular NFT or the actual distribution of the token as it's earned in the games, things like that. So that those plugins and those services, and then the crazy thing about this whole thing is there's like a whole ecosystem of Minecraft builders and developers. Like you can go, because we've been looking at this stuff too. There's like Discord servers that are dedicated to like all these people that charge you thousands of dollars to like make your metaverse or make your game or make your whatever. All that stuff is completely up in the air right now because it's game through plugins to the blockchain. But having your community access your metaverse, there's no monetization there. That should be totally fine. That's how I understand the current situation of where it's at.
So they could have pulled it off without the token.
The token and the selling of voxels and selling of assets is probably what raised, because I mean Minecraft wants their bag. They don't want other people selling stuff that's verified and connected, right? So, but like you as a community using it for like because you paid for Minecraft, they're not going to go. I doubt that they go after that stuff.
Thank you, Carl. Gabriel, the Minecraft expert. What's up, man?
I would like to shoot in on that. That's a very good explanation. But and the difference, I think that the main difference between the Slavic fruit farm is that you actually haven't connected the blockchain to Minecraft itself. You have it connected to Discord, and you have your Minecraft connected to Discord again. But that's thousands of servers does that. So if they are going to disconnect or like not make people be able to connect through Discord, or there are a lot of communities.
If they messed it up for everybody, this is gonna be a sour bunch of people, for sure. Because, like
How about
Carl said, there's an economy that's functioning black market style, where you always see this in big games, and people take money on the side with like PayPal or Cash App to do things and provide services. But if they fuck up the link between Minecraft and Discord, that could be pretty huge. If that's what you're saying, Gabe.
I will say this, Alpha, that like Mahjong is deep pockets. How are they going to stand back and let projects profit off of their product without payment? I would want no part of it, and I get what Carl is saying is that until people are like actually monetizing something that that it's quantifiable, but they've got lawyers that are just going to like bury you in paperwork. Is it even worth the risk at this point? Like they're looking for every people are profiting off of their product.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a fair concern to have, but I think what people aren't realizing is there's a couple projects on Kronos that have started to or integrated with NFT Worlds or Minecraft, whatever the case may be. But there's tons of projects on ETH that are doing this. Like I'm in 6 of them, where their whole entire metaverse play is around NFT. NFT Worlds used to be worth 15 Ether 4 months ago, which is crazy. That is going to be now. I mean, who
Yeah,
knows what's going to happen?
and today, Carl, there one sold earlier for 0.08 today.
Well, of course it did because of this. I mean, I get that. I'm just saying, again,
that's a shame because that was all the value that the hippos were offering at the time. Was 2 NFT worlds at 15 ETH. That's 30 ETH. Grayway, sorry, Twitter's bugging or something.
What's going on, guys? It's interesting. This is a great conversation, but to play devil's advocate, as an investor, I have to think about it like this: would I really want to invest my money in a project that's playing in a gray area?
I think, well, like I said, I'm not saying, just so we're clear here, I'm not justifying one way or the other. I'm just drawing the lines of what's black and white today versus what everyone else can speculate as to what's going to turn into a future problem or not. So
my apologies. I didn't mean to imply that you were. I was just thinking like an investor and how terrifying this news must be for a lot of people trying to figure out what is and what isn't. And when you start talking about gray areas, that's an area that I try to step out of as an investor.
I think and the last thing I'll say on this too is this is where people need to think outside of just Minecraft, is when you're using other platforms, other services integrated into your ecosystem. If they don't own or control them, there's this risk always exists, right? I mean, that exists even on our chain, right? It exists everywhere. So, and
I'm glad you brought it up because I was just realizing, thinking about it now, that as an investor, I definitely do that. Things that I don't understand completely. So whenever anything goes towards GameFi, my only correlation or my only connection to NFT worlds was through the hippos, but even the Slavic thing, I gave the vast majority of those out to Thunder token holders, but I don't know, man. I feel like we try to just keep it straight with people in here. I lost my train of thought. Go ahead, Texas.
Yeah, I got. Oh, is it the other Texas or me, Texas?
How many Texas do we have up here?
There's Tex Bez. Is he? I saw him in the room. All right. Anyways, I got booted earlier, or not booted. I lost connection. Was the Steakhouse DAO discussed? And then the second one, The
Are you
second
in?
thing, yeah, I just got one. The second thing was fantasy football doesn't profit, or the NFL doesn't profit off of fantasy football. It enhances and makes the NFL more interesting by having Minecraft be more relevant through NFT projects. That keeps Minecraft still in the world of
That's a
like people's
tough
thought.
one, dude. You can't. That's no correlation. You can't put that through the SATs.
Okay,
Like,
the relevancy of Minecraft is enhanced by this. People are playing Minecraft and downloading stuff and being active on Minecraft not only just because they like the game, because it's a financial benefit, and that is good for Minecraft. And it's
totally
Fantasy
different.
football, like Yahoo and ESPN, they are paying usage for likenesses and things like that. Like you and I on a side having our own fantasy football league, it's very hard to enforce. But we are in a very public forum to where if I was to start a fantasy football NFT, they would shut me down in like 15 minutes. There is the correlation between the two is non-existent. Like because private transactions between you and I are not regulated by IP rights. If I call you and
Louisiana. I'm
I'm
not
gonna
saying that
sell you
there's a
my
correlation
Smith and
between
Wesson
that. I'm
rifle,
saying that
I don't have to
because
get Smith and
because
Wesson
I'm saying that
Wesson's
because
like
I'm going to talk over you
permission.
too.
All right, fellas. All right, we got no correlation. I got it. We only have like what 20 minutes left. 27 minutes left here. Carl, what's up?
The real quick, just in this another common thing, like when it comes to like games and people and like NFTs and core, like the amount of user base on Minecraft is like absolutely trumps the amount of people that are playing Minecraft because of Worlds. Like it lives and breathes and has lived and breathed on its own for over a decade without NFTs. So I mean, I don't think that's why Minecraft can choose to do this, because they don't need it. They're well off without it. But I mean, I get it in some aspects for sure, but not. I don't think for Minecraft it applies.
Yeah, I got you. Grayway and T.
I actually think that nobody's guy was first.
What's up, T?
No, I was just gonna go back to the hippos, man. You know, being that they had only that to like fall back on, like, how do you feel it's gonna like affect like the holders, the project itself? Like, I know it's too early to tell, but you know, this is like could be a scary moment, and yeah, like
I know Loaded's been reaching out to me since yesterday, and my phone is just hard to get through to. So I've been meaning. We almost had a call this morning, and now I know why. I didn't know any of this before.
because like, you know, as you know, projects right now are definitely having a harder time to mint. It can go 4 months for a project. It can go 2 hours. You never know in a bear market, you know. But with something like this, like, how do you think it's going to affect their mint? Because it's still going on, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be tough for sure. There's gonna have to be a whole restructuring because NFT World is like literally in the poster. Like it's the biggest words in the poster. It's bigger than hippos.
All right, so this brings me back to the community. Like everybody always talks about crofam, right? And it's like, do we believe where they're going into the future and stick by their side, or do we take this as a sign? And as Louisiana was saying, you know, turn around and go put your money somewhere else. Like, I think that if they're a solid project, you know, crofam should like support them and like,
I'm with you 100%. Like
you know,
we're here to support them. I'm holding my hippos.
exactly.
Um,
You know, just because like just because it looks like dark times doesn't mean like, yo, head for the hills. Like,
no.
I think
We
No,
too.
said
Like,
we said if
I
you
agree with
hold
that
NFT
100%.
worlds, get
How,
rid of
how,
it.
how do we rally around the hippos? That's the question. As a Crow family, because they just got kicked hard. How do we rally around them?
well, see, that's the perfect thing. You know, if they just got kicked hard, then we got to bring them up. Like, we're the ones that are their friends. We're the community. We're the people that have to bring them up. Okay, like if their utility just got shot in the face, cool. Let's all brainstorm and how to bring this project back up together. We're the ones that's supposed to be, sticking together. So if there is a problem, let's talk it out. Let's figure out a plan.
They
All right,
have
I
options.
changed the title for them.
I mean, like this is what like Sandbox is super similar to NFT World. Sandbox is very like voxel based, build your own thing. Like they might have to change. Like you wouldn't be able to do what like the hold a certain amount of hippos get land in like Sandbox to Decentraland, Blocktopia, all these other metaverses that exist. But like their metaverse plans could still happen. They just need to look at the other metaverses that are out there, see which ones they want to develop on, and then
Let's go. I'm here
or
to push the
Chronoverse is another one.
Chronoverse to the hippos. I think the Chronoverse, like let's get Chronoverse up here if they're around.
And that's awesome too, because you have tiles, like we have a couple tiles.
We got tiles, baby.
So we have a majority of the tiles. Why don't we just bring them over to the Chronosverse? Let's make the Chronosverse the place to be. Like we keep talking about it, and here we're giving it to NFT World, which is, I'm not saying it's a bad project, but this is Chronos. Like let's bring it here.
Oh, I'm down. I'm down for the get down. Priestley, what's up?
So, I just wanted to comment on what you guys said about the hippos. So, what I've seen in the last couple months before I left and when I came back is absorbing. So, they're a solid project. They have good people behind them. Most of us own that. Somebody just needs to absorb them.
And we have the minds to do that. That's the crazy part. Every day in these spaces, there's project leads, there's project managers, there's brilliant minds, and we could all do that. Another project, not to like veer off, but another project just like that is the Ghetto Doves. That's another solid project. Like, if we all just came together and figured out a way how to get their mint done too, we could do it. We could.
And Chronoballs. I mean, there's a bunch that we need to like push and
Chronoball,
support.
love him.
Yeah.
Dragons of the West.
Dragons is doing well.
And just so we're clear too, like I don't think like hippos doesn't need saving; they need help, right? They're still. I highly expect them to put together plans and adjust. I mean, this just happened like today, right? So
that's
for anyone that's confused,
yeah. If they want that, like what Priestley was saying, then of course we're 100% for it. I don't think we're there yet at all.
No, I just meant like support, just like Alpha was saying. I meant like if they want the support, we are the support. We're willing to give the support.
But sometimes people don't realize they have the support until we treat it out, until we say we're here for you.
Zoo NFT. I got the memo. Don't forget, everybody. Zoo NFT also definitely same boat.
All these projects, same boat. That's why he does it twice a day. Not trying to single out anybody. I was just talking on those two projects, just for the simple fact of the events that happened. But yeah, you're right. Zoo NFT, absolutely. I love that kid.
Morpheus, what's up?
So I had a chance to get back to my desk. I was, I got a little pulled into some work at work, and so it turns out, old boy with the bullshit offer has a Twitter account.
Let's go.
So yeah, I'm actually happy. I'm a little bit excited. I'm excited about to blow this fool up for putting out some bullshit ass offers.
Go
Yo, why don't you just come hella proper at him? Like, hey man, I noticed you sent me an offer on my Mad Cat here, blah blah blah. I think that's extremely disrespectful that you think you can offer me $26 for when you see I paid $200 for it on the trans. You know what I mean? Talk to him.
Listen, my
bit.
offer was
and he
solid.
offered
It was
under me.
$32, y'all. $32.
He's trying to
the floor, man. Come on.
Yeah, he's offering me $20 less than what I minted it for. So
this is awkward. I'm going to step down to listeners.
He's Homer Simpson. Murph, save us, bro.
Hey, just a little quick bit of business because I kept getting phone calls and text messages. And D, if you're in the listening, I'll respond to your DM in just a minute. Um, but Alpha, I need a very high quality picture of the Thunder patch as soon as you can. Like hopefully today, maybe tomorrow morning.
Hey Murphy, if
So
you're looking for a very high quality picture of Alpha, there's not one that exists. He's a mountain man.
yeah,
Listen,
not a self
a,
portrait. No,
a
no.
picture of the patch. So
Yeah, so you know, like the
no
one that you
background,
sent.
just high
Well,
quality. Okay.
the one that you have that's cut off the tail without the tail cut off.
Oh, the logo. So not the
The
patch.
logo.
Okay.
The pat.
Yeah,
Well,
I got
that's the
that.
patch. The logo.
No, I know it's up. The kids are always stealing that shit. The one on the phone got cropped.
Right. I need a full of that without the one cut
Bro,
off.
I'm sounding like an amateur right now. Yes, sir. I will email it to you so that it's high quality.
So, yeah, I need it as high as possible. Martech's up my ass like you wouldn't believe.
Oh, I will email it to Martech. I will email it to both of you.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Well, I'll need it.
Don't
Again.
laugh
So
at me, Priestley. I can do this. I swear to
please,
God.
please include me so I don't have to keep bugging you. You know what I'm saying? That everybody can just come to me for.
You know, I'm doing the laundry. I'm running 2 spaces a day. I got 2 kids. Take it easy on me.
Oh no, I'm here to make your job easier.
Do.
Alpha, I'm gonna step down because I got another engagement. That's not better than this one, I promise you. But I want to shoot a quick shout out to Emma T, who's been a baby Alien Division mod since day one. Who's a mother of 2. And Priestley, I want to agree. We don't give enough shout outs to the women in NFTs. And again, you please follow me. DM me if you know moms that are looking for jobs or looking to start their own projects. I promise you, I will follow up with them. But I want to give a quick shout out to Emma, who has been in the baby alien division from day one. Answers tickets every day. Answers like community questions, and honestly doesn't get enough credit. And I appreciate you, Priestley, for saying something because I probably wouldn't have shouted, and that's a character flaw in myself. And so I will personally take a harder look at the women that help make our NFT successful. And I appreciate you.
Thank you. I was just talking to my wife. We need to appreciate all of these women more. Yes, sir. How about Morpheus and then Joe Q?
So you guys are getting like live, up to date results on this investigation. So I'm doing a little bit of research over here. You know, this is why we preach research.
This
right?
is the show now. This is awesome.
So I went and did a little bit of research, right? So I looked into this, whatever his name, what is it, Medipy, or what is it, Metapie. So, oh yeah, I'll put his name out there, his or her name. I really don't give a fuck. So, apparently, this person in this account, so it looks like they have 2 accounts, right? So this account has like 3 little small NFTs for like $10 or something like that. So, looked at the Twitter things, got like 30 followers. So I'm thinking, oh man, maybe maybe it's someone new to the NFT space. They don't really know anything. So all of a sudden you're going to come into the NFT space and then submit an offer to
Nope,
someone
that's a
who's just
burner. That's a burner right there.
exactly. So I did a little bit more research. So I looked into the history and I saw that there was a lot of withdrawals and deposits to another wallet or another username. So I click on that username. And I go into that Twitter account, and mind you, it has like maybe double the followers. So I'm like, oh, cool. But I go into this wallet, and I see bots, I see Psycho Kitties, I see Psycho Mollies, and some pretty rare ones. I look at properties, I'm looking at everything. So looking at this information, this shit makes me want to go like extra, super, ridiculously hard on this fool on Twitter, just trying to think that he could sucker me into paying 50% less than what I paid for it, plus $20 less from mint price. So this fool thinks I'm a sucker. y'all know, just keep your eyes out for more
Hey man,
content.
can
Twitter
you
page.
do you think that you could quit there? Just stop looking into it anymore. I think they get it.
No, they don't. They don't get it. If you're gonna create a burner account and you're gonna go through the burner account to try to lowball somebody so that you can take a fucking to take the mad hair and try to double, triple your profits on that, bruh, I'm gonna air your shit out because what we call that we call that trying to take advantage of somebody to a certain degree. And I don't play that way. And I don't roll that way. And if anybody out there who is listening in the space right now and you have a burner account and you try to do some bullshit like this and you run into somebody like myself who actually does their own research, it's gonna get aired out. So you better think twice because you might run into another motherfucker like me.
Yeah,
I
I
rest
feel
my
bad
case.
for
My
joking,
man's
but like
mad
it was
because
me,
that
but it wasn't
offer.
me.
No, I don't. Hey, bro, Hey, man, I'm all about equality. I'm all about treating people fairly. I'm all about not taking
You'd
advantage
be
of people.
lucky if you get another offer after this period.
Hey, I'll accept offers. You got to come with your best offer. Don't be coming at me with no bullshit. And don't
Wait,
think I'm not going to do no research
we got to
on
find
who
out
you are.
who did
Yeah,
the
come
Irish
on,
goodbye.
everybody. Before you put out an offer, you stop. You take 3 deep breaths. Bullshit. Joe Q, what it do?
Hey, I'm gonna shout it out again. I keep looking at the listener box, the top to the bottom, and every day, every show, it is 2/3 to 3/4 projects and project developers, leads, spokesmen in this space. So, as you tweet out this room, this is where the powerhouse guys come and sit and bullshit and kind of try to figure shit out. This is where
And yo, check the title, man. It says "We Love Hippos" in the title. So tweet out the room just to let everybody know.
So that's the primary point to toss out there. But Alpha and everybody else that has been listening to me ramble on about the Lumify, it did launch today. It's going along. There are a few hiccups. But I need you to get a hold of me so I can help you get your T1 set up so you can get your people underneath you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm sorry I was
Stepping
going a
back.
little bit too hard. My fault. I was going a little too hard. I don't take advantage of people. I don't like people taking advantage of people. And I'm gonna go off on this because this shit
It's
really
cool,
irks me.
man. It's
This
totally
shit really
cool.
irks me, man, because I
That's
know
what
there's a
we're
lot of
here
people that
for.
have gotten taken advantage of, and some of this shit has happened to other people.
True.
And they just don't do their research. So just if somebody sends you an offer, look because I put on my shit. Hey, I'm gonna look up everybody, a real person. I'm gonna make sure that what I'm saying that I don't know because my NFTs, I don't just go and throw my money on just anything. Like some of these NFTs, and you better know what your worth is, what your NFTs are worth to you. Don't give a fuck what people offer you. Know what your worth is.
Yo, scene, Rasta. I got you. I feel
So
it.
just keep a lookout. I'm about to air. I'm gonna air this full out. So just be in the
here.
works.
We're here for all that shit, and also, you know, we help people with these types of emotions. Like it's
What
everybody
are you talking about? I
wins
got my
when we
help at
get
home. My
yeah.
help in
There you
a
go.
white cherry gelato pre-roll from the
So
Backpack Boys.
Yo, this is the spiciest little session. It's like, who's the person that just did the Irish goodbye? We should probably look into their Twitter account. Maybe they're the ones that gave you that offer.
Are you kidding me, bro? God bless them. Anybody that Irish goodbyes in here is like my best friend.
Yeah, it's the newest thing. We're all gonna do it.
Don't ever say goodbye in here. Just fucking peace out. Work. What's up?
I don't know. Are we talking about a minimum offer on there or something?
Yeah, you can. And I didn't put my minimum offer because I just purchased this one like about maybe a few weeks ago. So yeah, that was a quick reminder.
Take it easy, Work. Would you come up here to roast this fool?
I came up to say, like, don't get butthurt just because somebody thinks it's worth less than you think. That's all.
That's all.
Getting
Oh
butthurt.
man, we're here
I'm
for
not
all
getting
of it.
butthurt. I'm just passionate.
No,
And I
you're
stand
good.
by what I
You're good.
believe.
What he's really trying to say is, please don't dox my personal Twitter after you follow it.
Yo, we need Judge Mills lanes. Let's get it on.
Don't, man. We're good with Krolin. Like, Krolin's all we need.
I'm gonna go eat my frosty and fries. I will talk to y'all later.
Oh, that sounds good.
I love everybody. Please don't take this the wrong way. I love all people. I just don't. I don't like. It's just
That guy,
uh,
that one guy. I don't
that
know.
one guy,
We're
man.
gonna
That
find
one
that
guy.
guy.
Don't
And it's
don't
not
get me
even
wrong.
like you don't like the man. You just really don't.
Yeah, we'll get him in here.
I mean, if you got to go through the effort of creating a burner account just to get a motherfucking just to get an NFT on the low, come on now. That takes effort, man. Come on, bro. I have no respect for you.
Oh, come on, man.
Come with
We're
your own
always
shit.
telling people that we respect their effort. Now, what are they gonna think?
Well, I know they say if you're not cheating, you're not trying, but damn, we got some tryhards out there. I don't like tryhards.
This would be embarrassing if it's one of my friends. I would
If it
really.
is, if it is, I'm sorry you associate with people like that.
I'm gonna have to do a Homer Simpson if I know this person.
I
I
gotta be
mean,
honest. I'm surprised that people are making burners on CDC to send mobile offers. Like that whole thing in itself is kind of
that's
weird to me.
that just proves my point.
That was so December 2021.
Where's Elon Musk when you
Seriously,
need
though.
him? So now Elon's gonna buy CDC so he can get rid of all the bot accounts.
Oh, that'd be nice. Well, we have 8 minutes until our third and final 420, y'all. So if you got something spicy to say, you better hit that mic with some space up here.
Speaking of 420, Backpack Boys is minting at 420 Pacific time. If y'all don't know about Backpack Boys Club, then hey, you're gonna miss it.
Yo, no, hold on.
Loaded
Spit at me. What they're
goobers.
minting?
Is
What?
this for real?
Did you say
Uh,
minting?
yeah,
Trolling goobers.
they're minting Backpack Boys Club
Keep your
NFT
stuff off the floor.
is minting like at 4:20 p.m.
Hold on.
Pacific time, and it's 0.24 ETH. And with this, you get free entry into all Backpack Boys events, which the last event was at 8 Fest that had like 1,600 people, I think, or something like that. At the event, you get discounts at their brick and mortar locations, other utilities, and consist of you're a member of their Backpack Boys University, which is similar to what Burner did over at Cookies and did Cookies U, where they kind of teach you about cultivation, breeding, how to grow your own shit and how to create your own brand. This utility coin, you also get voting rights to vote on future strains because I guess they're going to be coming up with their own Backpack Boy strains in the future. And then the community gets to vote on what the strain name will be, what the visual will be. And as far as visuals, I mean, if you're a part of different NFT community, like I'm a part of the Mad Hair, Psycho Kitty, Psycho Molly's, and Psychonaut 8th Division. So you can, put up your PFP to be the face of that next strain, and you put the community gets to vote on it. Now, the number of these NFTs that you own, again, this is a utility token only. So if you're looking for like super crazy art and all that type of stuff, yeah, this ain't gonna be it. Um, but the more that you hold, you get more of a discount at their locations at the brick and mortars, and you also get more voting rights. So say if you hold like 4 or 5, and again, it's unlimited per wallet. So which is why I think that people that got into the whitelist, I think the shit is going to sell out in whitelist. 4,200 supply, and unlimited per uh, per wallet. For the events with the utility token, you get one entry per token. So say if I want to bring my wife or something, I got to get two. That's why I'm buying like 2 or 3 if I want to bring some of my wife and my friends with me. And what else? Um, and you get like exclusive merch, discounts on merch, free merch. And I guess they're going to be creating an app, which the app is going to be where you keep your NFTs there, and that's where you can kind of redeem all of your discounts and that kind of stuff at their brick and mortar and airdrops in the future, which I'm hoping that airdrops might be a +1. So I'm hoping that maybe the +1 might be that extra airdrop. So yeah, and that's about in just a little over an hour. But that's for the whitelist. So whitelist is from 4:20 today, and public minting is tomorrow at 4:20 Pacific time. So
I'm loving
and
the
they're also
Backpack
opening up
Boys.
they're opening up a few places in Miami. I think Detroit was going to be another brick and mortar location. Oh yeah, there's one thing I forgot to mention.
Yeah, I've heard of them before for sure.
So if you're, say for instance, if you're in an area where they don't have a brick and mortar, right? Say if you live in fucking Tuscaloosa, Mississippi or Alabama or some shit, and you have, a group of 10 or 12 of your buddies or whatever, you have a small group of you guys that hold this NFT. Well, you can reach out to the Backpack Boys because you're a holder. If you have enough, if you put in enough votes to have enough people say, hey, we want to throw an event out in this town. There's no, what I'm saying? There's no dispensary. There's nowhere for us to have a party. They will actually go and throw a Backpack Boys party for you and and they're going to call them chapters. So you're going to have different chapters in different areas. So if you have enough events somewhere, who knows, they may, if it's in a right appropriate state, city, county, they might end up, putting a brick and mortar in that location in the future. So yeah, this shit is.
What's the supply on it?
That
Out of
sounds pretty
curiosity.
4,200.
Okay, so theoretically, you could kind of whale into this project and grab fucking. Hey, I want to hold an event here, and then get a hold of all your buddies. Like, hey, I need you to set up a MetaMask real quick. I'm gonna send you this real quick. We're having a huge ass fucking party. You need one to get in.
Yes,
That type of deal.
you could do that. You could, and that's why everyone's saying, man, in the community, I don't think it's going to get to public mint. I don't think it's going to make it till tomorrow because if everybody, I think he said it was 1,600 people were on the whitelist, and that was at around 4:30 or so yesterday, and they closed it at 8 o'clock this morning. So I'm gonna guess, give or take, 1,900, maybe 2,000. And if everybody buys two, then it's fucking over.
If they buy 3, it's over for sure.
It's a wrap. So I don't think it's gonna make the public mint. So if anybody out there, if you can take a look. If you're one of the lucky ones, if it reaches out till tomorrow, I'd say grab that shit. If you're about that cannabis, hey, this is the one.
All right,
this is the one.
Drew, what's up, buddy?
I'll throw it up in the jumbotron.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that sounds really interesting. Backpack Boys, that sounds like someone I knew from Snapchat whenever I was on. But yeah, bro, I just wanted to mention that the weekly update space for Dragons of the West starts in about 12 minutes here. If you are a dragon holder, that egg airdrop is going out right now. Due to RPC or just the network being slow, I don't know exactly why. The airdrops are going out, but it's a little slower than we anticipated. But all the airdrops will be out, I'd say, probably within an hour or so. By the time we end the West Side Wednesday, everyone should have their dragon egg. Very excited for that. As long as you were, you can get that dragon egg if you minted from 1 to 1100, which Alpha, you missed out on your third one, so that kind of sucks. But hey, it is what it is. But everyone, but everyone, we are that's gonna be on Martech's Twitter again this week. Huge shout out to my man Martech for helping host this because unfortunately, since I have to put out the reminder for Crow Day, which isn't a bad thing, but since I have to put that out on Tuesday, set out the reminder for West Side Wednesdays. So it seems like me and Martech are going to be hosting this every week, unless for whatever reason he's unavailable one week, which would be okay, But if you are wanting to join that, you're wanting to listen in because Dragons of the West, we got a lot of updates, not just about the Golden Egg airdrop or token IDO, which should be this week, hopefully Hop Swap very, very soon, actually today after our weekly update space. Play to earn game on mobile and PC very shortly after that. If you want to hear more about that, scroll all the way up to the top of the space, tap on the pinned tweet by Dragons of the West. Martech is the one that tweeted out, but I'm the one that pinned it. Set the reminder, like I said, starts in about 10 minutes. While you're there, if you feel like it, retweet it, maybe even tag some friends. We would greatly appreciate any and all support. I do see we got a hand here, so I'm going to pass it back to you, Alpha.
Okay, dokie. It's 420, everybody. So, congratulations. We've done it. We've burned through all 420s like we do every damn day. What's up, buddy?
Yo, I just want to tell Dragons, yep, I got my eggs. Them things look clean. I like them.
Let's go. What backgrounds did you get, brother?
I'm looking at them now. I'm just noticing they got different backgrounds. I got one with the rocks, one with the ocean, and then one with the sky.
Nice, nice. You got 3 different ones. That's awesome, bro. I
Yeah.
love it.
Cool shit. How's so after the 11/11, is it still cranking away or what?
I wouldn't say it's cranking away, but it's still going. We minted about
putting away.
Yeah, we've minted about another 40 so far. It seemed like people were
That's
really
dope,
just
dude. That's dope
yeah. I mean, that's pretty good,
for
especially
sure.
because we hit our mint goal. It seems like people are kind of just waiting for the IDO and the but I noticed that a lot of people were buying off secondary and just sweeping the floor. So now the floor on Crocy and Tofu NFT is like above the mint price. So I don't think people will be able to get it on secondary anymore. So I'm assuming that our mint is going to start chugging along a little bit faster now. Not entirely sure. Not going to jinx myself, but I mean, some people might paper hand, but I really don't see it happening with the IDO and the game launch being so soon. But yeah, like I said, update space in about 8 minutes. Super excited for it. Huge shout out to Martech for hosting it yet again this week. We definitely got a lot to talk about, even though we had an update space on Sunday about 3 days, and I'm going to be dropping some more information that I didn't talk about on Sunday. So if you're interested, definitely a space that you want to check out.
I believe it. Well, I'm tuckered, y'all. This was a hell of a space today. We started off with some safety stuff. If you guys remember, all the way to the right, it's only 4 tweets up there today, which is great. So we can go through it all. Start there. Start with this tweet on the far right, and just if you're not familiar with Ethereum and you're already happy here on Chronos and familiar with Chronos, just substitute Chronos for the word Ethereum, and all of this makes just as much sense. And it's amazing how well this guy broke it down into digestible tweets. Every tweet is really good information here. And again, if you have questions about any of it, you can bring them right here. You can come in our Discord. The festival in October, the banner for that is the next tweet. And it looks like Murphy has something here that you can rock as your Twitter banner. So do that shit. Backpack Boys, gang, you just heard about that. And Dragons of the West Space is where we're going. So don't forget, drink some water, brush your damn teeth. It's not like a thing that I just say every day. It's serious stuff. Like, it is so damn hot out. If you're not hydrated, you're just hurting yourself. And your entire body health depends on your mouth. So brush your teeth, drink some water, own your keys, own your crypto. This is DeFi. Don't ever forget it. Don't tell your seed phrase to anybody. That is ridiculous. What do I say next? Oh, write your seed phrase down.
And do your own research.
Hey man, how long you been doing this,
motherfucker? Write it down, put it somewhere. Onboard someone nicely, and I'll see you in the morning. Coffee.
What up, Martech? Shout out to Martech.
That's my
We're starting the space right now, everybody. So feel free to join if you want.
Let's go. It's up top. Jump, everybody. Jump. How many we got in here? 60. I want to see at least 50 of you over there. So let's go. Jump. Whoa. Look how it moves. All right. I'll hold it for a second.